Keep this in mind. Money isn't the goal. It's a tool, a lever to impact the world, and ignoring that is pure ignorance. What you don't control controls you. I consider these words the foundation of a man's mindset. This rule applies to money as much as anything else. The only person who can truly claim that money doesn't buy happiness is the one who already has enough of it. First off, you've heard the phrase, time is money, a billion times. Now, have you ever actually stopped to think about what it means? Let me break it down for you. Think back to that movie In Time with Justin Timberlake. In that world, time was the literal currency. Hours, minutes, seconds. People earned time for their labor, paid for groceries with time, and even paid their taxes in time. At first glance, it seems like pure sci-fi, but that movie actually describes our real lives. To put it into perspective, look at my freelance years. Back when I wasn't sure what to charge, I run the math like this. I'd estimate how many hours a task would take and multiply that by the hourly rate I was willing to work for. That's how I'd land on the final quote for a project. When I worked in IT, we estimated projects the exact same way. We take a developer's hourly rate and multiply it by the hours needed. It's that old cliche, time is money. If it hasn't clicked yet, let me put it more bluntly. You are trading your literal existence for cash. Every business owner understands this and uses it to their advantage. It's a harsh reality that boils down to simple math. Your time equals money, and not just yours. Look at it this way. If you're making, say, $25 an hour, then $100 equals 4 hours of your life. Let's say you want to grab a coffee. It costs you $5 or $6. Seems like pocket change, right? But here's the trick. Swap the cash for time, and you realize you just traded a chunk of your life for that cup. Not exactly a great deal. When you break it down, the formula for your existence looks like this. Total life minus work time minus recovery time equals your life. That kind of math is a tough pill to swallow. Wouldn't you agree? The truth is often a bitter pill, so start by accepting this one fact. The only thing separating the poor from the wealthy is their priorities and values. A person with a poverty mindset will trade any amount of time and endure any level of discomfort just to save a few pennies. A smart person does the exact opposite. They'll spend whatever it takes to buy back their time and ensure their comfort. As John D. Rockefeller famously said, "He who works all day has no time to make money." This leads to the very foundation of a business mindset. If you want to get rich, find a way to save other people time. Think about it. Every successful business solves two problems. It provides comfort and saves time. Food delivery, rideshare apps, retail, they all cater to the human need for speed and convenience. Just 5 years ago, you had to call a dispatcher to get a cab, and food delivery felt like a luxury. Now you can't imagine life without them. The explosive growth of these industries proves how high the demand is, and it's no surprise. So take a moment to reflect. What value can you offer others? And more importantly, what work actually brings you joy? It's exactly at the intersection of these two things that you'll find a career that provides both a steady income and a sense of purpose. Third, work for skills. The amount of green you bring in is directly tied to your skill set. The rarer and more complex your skills, the bigger your paycheck. Anyone can be a janitor, but only a select few can be top-tier executives. Get this one truth through your head. It's much easier to reach millionaire status by scaling your earning potential than by having the brain-dead mindset of, I'll pinch every penny, live like a hermit, and maybe I'll finally enjoy life when I'm 80. Bro, does that kind of life actually inspire you? Instead of mindless penny pinching, find a skill that can bankroll a wealthy lifestyle starting right now. I've said it in my previous videos, your brain is your most valuable asset, so invest in your mind and acquire high income skills. Sales and marketing are at the top of that list. The media space is exploding like never before, all eyes are on it, and its monetization is just the natural order of things. Where there's attention, there are people willing to buy it. This is a timeless niche that gives you a grasp of complex systems you can use anywhere. No one can take these skills away from you. They'll sponsor your life until the day you die. Sales, negotiation, leadership, time management, marketing, and development. Media encompasses all of it, and the demand is far outpacing the supply. Fourth, value your time. Based on my previous videos, you already know that the insights I share are designed to save you time. So let me give you some food for thought. There was a study where people struggling with weight were given a personalized weight loss program. They were split into two groups. One paid for the program while the other got it for free. The result, the group that got the info for zero effort didn't even use it. They lacked any real enthusiasm. Meanwhile, the group that put their own money on the line saw massive results. Think about that. Both groups knew the benefits of exercise and diet. Both knew the program worked, but it was the price they paid for that knowledge that determined the effort they put in. It's the exact same story with your time and how you position yourself in society. If you bend over backward for everyone and try to please every random person you meet, your attention and your advice will be worth zero. If you respect yourself in your own time, people will respect you back. Take the content in my private club as an example. There's a reason it's on a completely different level of complexity compared to what I post on YouTube. If I just gave it away for free, it wouldn't be valued. Anything that comes easy is treated like garbage. Giving away for free what took you years of hard work to build, that's just a lack of self-respect. So if you have the chance to get information in a concentrated format, whether it's an audiobook, a podcast summary, or whatever, take it every single time. Better yet, find someone who's already achieved what you want and learn from them directly. That's a massive luxury that people would have paid a fortune for 100 years ago. And while you're at it, don't forget to manage your cash flow. This is the foundation that I believe everyone should master personally. Here's how I break down every dollar that comes in. 50% living expenses, food, rent, car, and the basics. 10% emergency fund into a high yield savings account so I can access it whenever I need. 10% investments. I'll break down my specific strategy later. 30% personal growth, education, consulting, and the courses I'm constantly taking. In today's fast-paced world, if you don't adapt, you're destined to be left in the dust. And while you're at it, make sure you're tracking every cent, whether it's in an Excel sheet or one of the countless budgeting apps out there. There are plenty of great user-friendly options to choose from. I'm not going to plug my favorite one. Nobody's paying me for the ad space, so I'll leave that choice up to you. 6. Just start. I know my audience is ambitious and you guys want to get straight to the money, but usually that first step is the hardest. So let me help you out, my friend. One of my subscribers told me how he found a loophole on a major marketplace that gave him 60% cash back on orders. Long story short, he made a killing. The plan was simple. He'd buy a case of energy drinks for $50, but with the cash back, it only cost him $20. You're a smart guy. You can see the vision. Buy low, sell high. Boom. You're an entrepreneur. That's exactly what this guy did. In just 2 weeks of flipping products, he cleared about $600, and this worked for everything on the platform. Just imagine grabbing an iPhone not for $1,000, but for maybe $400. That's a legit business right there. Yeah, deals like that are rare, and I don't need to tell you why. But in this day and age, there are plenty of ways to hustle like that. Next up, learn how to spend. As the old saying goes, an economy is a way of spending money without getting any fun out of it. Don't forget, we're grinding to live a better life, not the other way around. So kick the habit of hoarding cash like a scavenger. If you value money and don't blow it, that's great. I used to live like that too. No, eventually I realized I wasn't willing to live in a state of constant scarcity. I chose a different path. I want the confidence of knowing that my brain can feed me regardless of whether I have a job or not. That's exactly why I invested in the skills that pay my bills, and that's exactly what I've been telling you to do from the start. Don't forget, you're watching this video to make money, not to keep from losing it. To earn more, you have to actually feel the money. If you're busting your ass at work, but all you ever see are numbers on a screen, get ready to burn out before you even get up to speed. So if you're out with friends on a date or celebrating something and you feel like hitting a restaurant for some incredible food, don't hold back. But here's the trick. Go to a high-end spot that'll give you that wow factor. It's a win-win. You get an amazing meal and you walk out hungry for more success.